All right, Adam Scheffner is reporting that the Detroit Lions are working out Ajayi today to help out their hurt backfield. I believe the guy Trey Carson is hurt, and all they really got is J.D. McKissick and Tyler Johnson, a rook out of Maryland. Let's talk about it. We back. Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And a lot of Lions fans in the comment section around social media has been asking why the Lions didn't sign Ajayi. We know he came off a knee injury, and also he came off that Doug Peterson, sweeping, shotgun sweep run offense. And Ajayi is a running back that gets north and south and gets his pad level low. He's a physical running back. I didn't know he was born in the UK, the United Kingdom. It's not a lot of English or, British football, American football players. So that's pretty cool. Went to Boise State, had over 1,200 yards. I think his second season with Miami. And then, I think he had one more season with Miami, if my memory serves me correctly. And then he got 800 yards, 800 plus yards with Philly. And that was really his success. And, when Doug Peterson got there, his running style doesn't really fit the Garrett Blunts, the Jordan Howards of the world, or the Ajayis of the world. Them guys need to get north and south and, start off 4 or 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage while the quarterback is under center to get the momentum. But if Ajayi is healthy coming off the ACL surgery, why not? You know what I'm saying? I felt they should have kept C.J. Anderson, but they didn't want to pay C.J. Anderson. The same reason they traded Quadre Diggs. This organization is very, very frugal. They're very cheap. And as soon as they pretty much cut C.J. Anderson a few weeks later, more than a few weeks later, then Kerryon Johnson got injured, and everybody knew Kerryon Johnson was a little bit fragile, so they should have kept him. But, Anderson's one of those guys that need carries to get going. He need a whole bunch of carries to be effective. And I guess they figured it wasn't a fit, which I could have told them from the beginning. If you was going to get a lion's share of carries to Kerryon Johnson or split carries between Anderson and Johnson, Anderson wasn't going to be effective. Anderson is a guy that likes to beat up the line and beat the defense down, and then he breaks off chunk runs. He got to get in the rhythm. He got to have that workhorse mentality. But Ajayi, if he get back healthy, he brings a little bit more of explosion, maybe a little less power, but he brings some more of explosion than C.J. Anderson. Not a huge back catching the ball at the backfield. But the one thing about Ajayi is that he can, break off chunk runs and kind of take it to the house. So I feel him. At the end of the day, the Lions are scraping the bottom of the barrel for a running back. And it all goes back to them trusting theoretic Amir Abdullah a few years ago in a running back rich draft where you had McCaffrey, Fournette, Joe Mixon. He had the problems coming out of Oklahoma, but he fell to the second round. It just shows you how talented he is. Alvin Kamara, Kareem Hunt. You had just a lot of backs come out that draft. And Bob Quinn elected not to take a back at any point in that draft. I believe he didn't at all. When it was great backs all through that draft. And when he messed that up, he tried to make up and move up and drive Rashad Penny. The Seahawks took him in the first round and ended up with Kerryon Johnson. So neither one of them is really tearing up the league right now. Rashad Penny and Johnson is obviously hurt. Penny's not doing nothing with the Seahawks. But at the end of the day, I think it's worth doing. You get him for cheap. And if Ajayi is motivated, he should be motivated. And if he's healthy, he can provide a running back that can, bang it up inside the tackles a little bit. But the Lions need to find him a premier running back in the draft. I think that should be the goal next year. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the best, if it's a special back like Todd Gurley, Zeke Elliott, or Saquon Barkley, I do believe the Lions should mortgage the future and go get that running back if you believe. But other than that, I really do need to think. I think they do need to settle their trenches first. Left tackle, right tackle, left guard. That should be first, and an elite pass rusher as well too. But those are not just growing on trees. But hey, they're working out Ajayi today. I like it. Hopefully healthy. Hopefully he can provide some interior run game for us, man. And McKissick and Tyler Johnson can hold it down on the edges and out the backfield. But hey, in the catching game, appreciate it. Motor City Sports Talk. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all link subscription. The best way to donate to the channel is keep sharing the videos. I link the source in the description for Adam Scheffner Twitter page on the source link. We gone.